Hi, this is Miss Kempner. Today I'm going to show you how to make the tinfoil sculptures in this poster. You can make an animal or a person, and also how to use observation in order to pose your animal or person more realistically.
Hi, this is Miss Kempner, and today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how, Kyla and I are going to show you how to make tin foil sculptures. Kyla is going to show us how to make an animal, and I'll show you how to make a person. All you need for this is a piece of tin foil. Thank you. So just your regular tin foil that you would wrap food in. We need to tear off a piece that is, what shape, Kyla?
Square.
Is this a square? It's two sides that are long and two sides that are short. Do you remember the name for that shape?
Yeah.
Rectangle. This is a rectangle, so we need a rectangle shape. What we're gonna do first is we are gonna draw, Kyla, take a look. For your animal, both of us are gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna draw a line up the front, top here, okay? And I'm gonna draw, watch how I'm drawing it. Nope, look, start right here at the top. And I'm gonna draw in towards the center like this. So right here, in towards the center, and stop, okay? And then I'm gonna come over here on the other side, okay? Can you find the other point? Where are you gonna start yours? Yeah, there you go. We're gonna draw in towards the center and stop. Yep, okay? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the back part, okay? So for a human, you're going to start in the center of your tin foil at the bottom and draw up, but you're gonna leave this big space here for the body. And these are gonna be legs, arms, and head, okay? For yours though, we wanna make an animal, right? So we need to have a tail. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we did here. So we're gonna start here and draw in. That's a straight line in to here. Okay, like that. Good job. Good, okay, let's stop. We're gonna put our Sharpies down, okay? And now what we gotta do is, you can tear this if you don't have scissors. I'm gonna show how to tear, but she's gonna use scissors. And she's gonna cut along these lines. So you're gonna start here. So I can very carefully tear along this line. It will not be perfect though if you tear it. And she's gonna cut along the lines with her scissors. Now what we're gonna do, so you can see mine. Here's arms, head, legs, okay? On hers, here's front legs, head, back legs, these are the back legs, and the tail, okay? So we're gonna scrunch these up. So I'm gonna take you're gonna take your front legs, I'm gonna take my arms, I'm gonna scrunch them like this. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Okay, so see how I scrunched it? Scrunch it. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side.
In front.
And crunch, crunch, crunch like that. And then take the head like this. So we're gonna fold it kind of over and make it into like a circle. I'm gonna scrunch this down here into legs. You're scrunching your legs and your tail, okay? So I have this shape right now, and then I'm gonna scrunch the body. Scrunch the body. And then what you do, okay, yeah, keep going. Let's see, I've got that.
I'm doing
Okay, and then you've got, that's your tail. You're gonna scrunch that all together. Now, this is your body right here. So this is the way the animal one will look before you do the body. And you're going to scrunch this together.
Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch.
There's kind of like what this one's looking like so far. Okay, now once we have these to the point where they are scrunched up enough that they start to look a little bit like animals, you can see the legs and the arms. Now I want to start thinking about how they're actually going to look. So you might do something called what we call observation, which is looking closely. So you might look closely at an animal in the house, or a person in the house, or you might look closely at a picture in a book, or there's always looking closely at, say, animals on the internet. I want to look closely at you. Could you do a pose for me? Could you do stand up and do a pose for me? And I am going to look closely. I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to notice her arm. The arms are going down. I'm going to pose them down. She's kind of in a superhero pose. It's hard to see her legs. So her legs are wide, and she's got one knee bent. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pose mine like her. So I'm observing that this knee is bent. Okay? I'm observing that knee is bent, and this leg is out. She's down low, and her arms are down like this, and the body's kind of hunched over a little bit. Okay, her head's leaning forward, so I'm gonna lean it forward like that. Okay, so there's my person. And then if you want to shape your animal or your person a little bit more, you can spend some time doing extra shaping. Like I'm gonna shape feet on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And once you get done with that, you've got your basic shape of your person or your animal. Okay. And the shape that you want. Then this can be your sculpture if this is all you have, or this is all you want to do. Or you can wrap it in tape. You can also use Sharpies to color. Okay, if you have tempera paint, you can use tempera paint as well. So we are going to go ahead. I will show you. She's going to go ahead and paint hers, and I will show you how to wrap with masking tape. What wrapping does is it makes the paint stick better, or even the Sharpie. So if you have masking tape, you can do that extra step. This step would be for 3rd, 4th, 5th graders. Leaving it just as a tin foil is fine for if you're younger than that. So I'm just gonna kind of go around, wrap it up in tape. And I know that many of you guys like wrapping things in tape. Okay, you can go ahead and start painting, yes. So I would continue to wrap this, the whole thing, in tape, and then I can color it or paint it. You can use regular watercolor markers on it, which are like your just general Crayola markers, but it might not give you the colors that you want. So if you have some permanent markers like Sharpies or tempera paint, it'll work the best. So I've got almost this whole thing covered in tape. That's right. So I have my little person covered in tape. Now what I can do is I can come in and start coloring it if I want to with my permanent marker or my paint. I'm going to do permanent marker. I'm going to come in and draw a face on it. But there is my person, and there's her running tiger. She observed a tiger running, and this is what the tiger looks like so far. She's going to work much more on this to add more paint so that it looks just like a tiger. Yeah. All right. I hope you have fun with this project, that you are able to observe either a person or an animal and create it out of tin foil.